So Luis, congrats on Skincare. I really enjoyed the movie, and I love hearing about actors prep. So, how much about the world of skincare and owning like a facial salon did you know before getting into this, and did you learn much about that?
Hi, Tyler. First of all, I love the backdrop. The thing that you have there is so cool. Um, um, a little bit. I mean, some of it because I'm an actor and I have a lot of actresses friends, and I've been in this world for like 20 years. So my girlfriends tell me everything about the new treatment they're doing, about this crazy new trend, about this stupid thing that they injected in her faces, and like so. Yeah, I've been around those conversations. Uh, that wasn't that important for me for this movie. I think it was way more important for me and for the director, for Austin, to build this scene when you see the character like singing and dancing in his house, because this movie is about presenting the way these characters show to the world, like the way they present themselves to the world, but then in a very subtle way show the cracks. And in a way, my character is the successful one. Is the one who has the NASA technology for the skincare. He's on TV. He's successful. He's relevant. But at the same time, when you see him in his intimacy in his house, you can see that he's not that okay. And for me, that's very LA. Like that's like a love letter to Los Angeles, like how this city demands so much of the people that we live in here. And it's never enough. You need to stay relevant. You need to look better. There's always a wave coming behind you. So you need to stay on top of that. And that scene was very important for me because we wanted to show this character that probably wanted to be a dancer or probably wanted to be a singer, but he ended up working in the world of skincare because he couldn't do that. So even if he looks like a successful guy, he doesn't feel that way. He doesn't feel enough. And yeah, that was something we wanted to talk about.
Yeah, I love those karaoke scenes because as you're talking about, there's a loneliness to it. He's all by himself, and I also just love that this guy's just singing karaoke, and then Liz Banks' characters is just like there's something fishy about him. But they're
Exactly.
lovely scenes,
He
yeah.
thinks like himself in his house. There's something very fishy about this guy.
And I was curious because you had worked with Elizabeth Banks on Charlie's Angels, which she directed. So you were familiar with each other, but you,
Yeah.
you have some very tense exchanges in this film. What stood out about her as a scene partner?
Oh, I love her. It's really easy to be mean to an actor that you love. Like when there's this professional intimacy, like we love each other. Like she's a good friend for me in the industry. Like she's also a producer and she's also a director. So every time I have a question about something I'm developing or doing, I always talk to her. Like when we were shooting skincare, I was about to start the pre-production of my first movie as a director. So between takes, I was like, Elizabeth, how should I do this? How should I do this scene? And she was so generous all the time. So I don't know, it's really easy to work with someone like her. And again, to say these horrible things to someone that loves you, it's way easier.
Yeah, that's wonderful that you both have that relationship where, she's happy to give advice and helping you. And I was curious, is it odd when you're working with somebody that did previously direct you as an actor now because, she went from being very much your boss in that situation to, being partners there.
Yeah, no, I mean, the first time that we did the first scene in skincare, yeah, I saw, it's inevitable to think like she's acting with me, but is she also directing me like in the last movie? But no, she's not. She was like so generous and so like, okay, now I'm just your partner, your actor partner, and that's it. Uh, but no, she makes the work so easy. She's perfect.
Yeah, and the director for this film is Austin Peters. What really stood out about getting to work with him?
Um, I saw he did a documentary about this band that I forgot the name right now, but I saw his documentary before doing this movie, and I really liked it. And I love the script, and I think the moment I read the script, I was like, this guy really gets the city, and he really gets LA and this universe, and yeah, I could see that he had a voice, and that's very hard when you're gonna do your first movie. Find your voice. It's tricky, like it's very easy that your script sounds like someone else, sounds like something that you saw before, and this was pretty unique, and that's the reason I jumped in, and it was a pleasure working with him.
And you mentioned directing your first film. How did you find your voice and make sure you were doing that as well?
Tyler, I hope I did. I don't know. You will tell me when you see the movie. It's called Techno Boys, and it's a movie that I did with Netflix that is gonna come out pretty soon. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And then my last question, this is based off a true story. Did you do any research into that, or did you want to just build your own character?
Yeah, it's loosely inspired by true events, which is always cool as an actor, like to think that, oh, something like this happened, like, so you need to, I mean, you're always very rigorous. Is that a word? Rigorous? Yeah,
Yeah.
right. With what you're doing, but when you know that someone like that actually happened, it makes you be more serious about the work, and to yeah, I didn't want to do I didn't want to create my own version of this character, and I work a lot with Austin about that. But just the idea that someone experienced something like that makes being on set more magical. Like, it's, I don't know, it's the way energy works. When you're on set, when we were doing the scene when I get attacked in the house, I was just standing there, and just the idea that that thing happened to someone is, it just gives you the chills, and it's electrifying to be playing something like that.